Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Alright guys, welcome back to Doom 2016. Yes, I am still alive. Yes, if you're wondering what happened to me, I got a little sick there. I was dealing with just a common cold. It wasn't anything too serious. It was just I think I just got way too sick when I was doing some routine cleaning, I guess you could call it, of my room. I was cleaning off the shelves for my games and rearranging them and dusting off all of my consoles and stuff like that, and I think I got a little too much dust in my face and ended up, you know, whatchamacallit, just getting sick because of just all the bacteria and shit. Should have worn a mask, but you live, you learn, and, you know, I'm still kind of suffering a little bit from the residual effects. At least I'm still coughing from it. I'm occasionally coughing, but it's not as bad as it was for like the first. I did mention that I was feeling sick the last part, but I was more of a cough than anything, and then it just became a full-blown cold like 2 days later. But anyway, so officially, we are in hell now. We have finally made it to the birthplace of demons, I guess you could call it. So, you know, Doomguy is gonna have a fun time here. So, Olivia opened a portal to hell, and here we are. So, there are a few things that are different in terms of the levels for hell, and that is mainly how the codex is acquired, and also conveniently, the UAC marked the path that you need to follow to get the hell out of here, no pun intended, with those green beacons. So if you find yourself getting lost, just look for a green beacon and it will point you in a direction. Not necessarily the right direction, because you could still just go backwards, but, you know, once you figure out that you're going backwards, you can just turn right back around and follow the things again. But now I really have to ask, what's the point in killing demons now? Because where the hell are they going to go? Detroit? It's just a genuine question I have, because, you know, they're already in hell, so where do they go? Super hell? But it doesn't matter. It's just all about killing. The challenges for this one, and one of them is get 4 Praetor tokens, and then I think another one is doing a specific glory kill on the unwilling, but I'm just not getting it, I guess. I think this is the instance where I've got my left and rights mixed up. God fucking damn it, Windows. Why? I do not care about my Windows Defender summary. So at the time of this recording, nothing really happened with Doom in terms, because I already talked about the Dark Ages trailer. That was like 2 parts. That was, I think, 2 or 3 parts ago. I guess random tangent time, because I can't think of anything. I mean, today was the Super Bowl. I had to work during it, so that was pretty. The worst part of it was the hours leading up to it, because there are dumbasses coming in at the last minute trying to buy a fucking TV for the game, and then they're just gonna return it tomorrow. But thankfully, I don't work tomorrow. But it was pretty dead, and, you know, I don't really care about football. I didn't care. The only thing I wanted to know was Kendrick going to do Not Like Us during the halftime show, and I really wanted to know how long, and if he did, how long he would hold the A minor, because you know, that's just probably the best part of the whole thing. And, you know, I just want to see Drake have an aneurysm. That's just what that's all it is. I just want to see Drake have an aneurysm. Damn. Ooh. That's some Quan Chi shit from Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, because Quan Chi would rip, one of Quan Chi's fatalities in 9 was he would rip your leg off and then just beat you with it, and that was the fatality. And I'm like, damn. It seems so out of character for Quan Chi to me. Then again, a lot of the fatalities do kind of seem out of character if you're just looking in the context of the story a little bit, in all honesty. Or at least a couple of them. The most random one to me always will be Liu Kang turning into a dragon and just eating the motherfucker. Like, I know it makes sense, that's this whole thing, but it just out of no, if you know nothing about Mortal Kombat, like, a little bit of me, I've been getting into Mortal Kombat's lore a little bit more ever since the release of, I want to say, MKX. But I'm not, like, invested in Mortal Kombat as much as a lot of people, especially the story. I played a little bit of 11 and a bit of X. I played a lot of 9 when I was younger. I don't even own MK1. I'm waiting until, like, their digital deluxe turbo holy shit edition comes out on, or it is already out, but it's made cheaper because I'm not paying full price for that game, in all honesty, because with all the apparently that game was dead on arrival in the first place. I watched the cutscenes on YouTube because that was the only thing I cared about, was how are they going to reboot the MK universe this fucking time, because they've done it like 3 times at this point. I don't even think I'm exaggerating at this point. But I mean, my favorite sort of ways to end fights in Mortal Kombat will always be the whatchamacallit, the friendships, mainly because some of them are just so fucking funny. One of my favorites, I think, is technically Joker's isn't even a friendship in the first place, because it starts off like a fatality, like Joker's gonna shoot you, but then Batman throws a batarang off screen, and Joker's like, what the hell? I was gonna kill him. So I don't even count that as a friendship. That's a failed fatality in my eyes, but eh. Oh, I think I got lost. Yeah, you're supposed to activate that switch, and then what I'm looking for is the yellow skull, and I just forgot to grab it. So the keys in Hell are just skulls of varying colors: yellow, green, and I believe blue. I think for right now, though, it's just yellow and blue. But like once you have the yellow skull key, you don't need to get it. You don't need to get it again. It's multi-use. Doomguy knows how to not break a fucking key when he gets it. Suck it, Link. So, if I remember correctly, during the Xbox, whatever it was called, the demo reveal for Doom: The Dark Ages, the developers mentioned that the Dark Ages would be we would finally be seeing the events that these codex are describing. Like, we're finally seeing the events that led to the codex entries in the hell levels of this game. And, and I think, yeah, that is, I can kind of see it, because there was one that mentions, there is one that mentioned, like the one that just mentioned the, what was it, the crown of the whatever, of the Sentinels or whatever, and I believe that there is a cutscene that they showed where Doomguy is talking to the Sentinels. I'm assuming those were the Sentinels in that cutscene, if I remember right. That codex is fucking summoners. Oh wait, I already talked about summoners, didn't I? There was a new enemy type that was introduced last part, but I just straight up didn't talk about them. Because I was too busy laughing at the fact that Google is asking, is Doomguy a BJ? Which, by the way, I finally found out. I'm pretty sure the comments gave me a little context on that. I'm not gonna 100%, confirm this, but apparently BJ is a reference to Wolfenstein. Like that's the main character's initials or something like that. So that's all I know. Again, I've never touched Wolfenstein. I've never been interested in the Wolfenstein series. So I have no idea about anything with Wolfenstein. Like I've heard about it, and then that's all I hear. I just hear that it exists. I have never heard a single thing about it. I have never heard if they're good. I have never heard anything about the story. So yeah, that's all I'm sorry if to all the Wolfenstein fans out there. I've never really been interested in the Wolfenstein series, and I've just never really seen any indication of if it's good or not. I mean, I'm assuming it is, because some people treat it, a lot of people are hurt, a lot of the things I hear about it, when I do hear about it, very rarely, they say it's a really fun game, and that apparently it's like Doom, so if you like Doom, you'll like Wolfenstein, but I don't know. I've just never really bothered to play. I've just never really bothered. Now, here is another thing. I think I missed this. I do know I missed the secret level, the classic Doom map in this level, but I believe it's near an Easter egg to Skyrim. Yes, even fucking Doom has to reference Skyrim. No, the Easter egg is not. It cuts to the intro of Skyrim. Thank God. But there's a skeleton with an arrow in the knee, which is a reference to the meme of Skyrim, which is, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee, which, by the way, is that means he got married. I don't, but but it's a physical arrow in his knee, which is the reference, and plus Bethesda published this game, and I died. Bethesda published this game, so it makes sense that there's a Bethesda Easter egg. I don't know if there's an Easter egg to Fallout in this game, so honestly, this is probably really the only Bethesda series I've been 100% interested in, or put any sort of time into, because I've never really been interested in the Fallout series or the Elder Scrolls. I've probably played like 20 hours of Skyrim on the PS3, got bored, and moved on. Not saying Skyrim or Fallout or I heard Starfield's actually pretty boring. I'll say that now. I played a little bit of Starfield when I got my Xbox Series X, and I fucking hated that game. I fucking hate that game. And the main thing is, the fucking spaceship controls suck dick. Who was the dumbass who decided that's the control scheme for controlling a spaceship? Because that person should not be allowed to design a spaceship, because it's terrible. Because it's like, you have to use, like, the right-left analog stick to pilot the damn thing, but on top of that, you have to constantly switch power from every, from your different, functions. So you could, if you're in the middle of a firefight, you need to put in power towards your weapon system, but you most likely are taking it out of your mobility, making it harder to dodge shit. Or you can put it in your mobility and make it easier to dodge shit, but you take less damage. But you're doing this all in real time. And that's just not fun for me. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather my main issue of fighting enemies in a firefight is just the enemies themselves, and just dodging their projectiles and shooting back. Arkham Knight does that really well, if I can compare it to anything, where all I have to do is worry about my positioning and just shoot when I can. not have to, you know, I don't have to divert power to different systems in Arkham Knight. By the way, I'm guessing that one challenge was defeat 10 enemies while still in a power-up, I guess, which in that case was the quad damage. Oh, I went on another tangent, again, without explaining what the fuck Mancubuses are. But Mancubuses is a new enemy type that we ran into last part. And this part, by the way, we're running into Cacodemons. They're pretty iconic to the Doom series. But we get into Mancubuses. My main strategy for them is Gauss Cannon. Yep, there's a Mancubus anyway. My main strategy is the Gauss Cannon, which I also got last part, but didn't talk about. But with the precision bolt and just a good headshot, you can kill the Mancubuses pretty easily. Same thing with Cacodemons, honestly. If you get the charge shot for the Gauss Cannon, you can one-shot the Cacodemons, and it's pretty easy. And it's pretty good. There is a challenge later in the game that requires you to kill 2 Cacodemons back with one shot, and the Gauss Cannon is the best way to do that, or the BFG if you have it. Excuse me. Told you my throat's still a little messed up, especially when I talk too much. Also hurts to laugh. It's painful to laugh. By the way, I love the music that plays during levels in Hell. I love the music that plays here. I'm talking like the atmospheric piece that's playing right now, not the you know, super rock music that plays when you get into combat. Though that's nice too. I just like this. I like this, you know, I like this theme that's playing. Come on, thank you. Oh, these fuckers. But I love the Gauss Cannon. It's like probably one of my favorite big weapons in this game. Especially when you get like the precision bolt and the charge shot. It's like, it's perfect. You know, you can't go wrong. Okay, these fuckers right here, the Lost Souls, they will charge at you when you get too close to them. Best bet, just shoot. You just have to shoot them when they are when you can. Okay, there you go. Stop missing, you fucking idiot. Stop sucking at games. It has also been a while since I looked at this footage because, you know, while I was sick, I didn't really look at the game. I didn't really look at the footage. I haven't really touched. I honestly haven't really touched my computer that much this week. I've just been so. I was sick, and also I had to work a lot this week because of, you know, just how it is. Like I had to work a lot of evenings this week because of the person who usually works evenings was on vacation this week. Even though, in all honesty, he's the last person that deserves a vacation. But I'm not gonna get into that here. Not gonna get into that here. But I'm pretty sure you can guess my feelings towards that fellow employee. Oh. And I found a secret, which is the chain gun, which means I got it early. By the way, there's one mod that I love because it just makes Doomguy like 90% gun. I don't know if I get it yet, but we'll see. That's a waste. There's no enemies near here. Oh, you idiot, you idiot! You scared me here. That was a waste of an invincibility, wasn't it? Yeah. That was just a waste. Oof. I'm sorry, every time I see that, it's just... Ugh. You ever like bend your leg too much in one, like, when... Like, have you ever, like, been, like, laying down or something like that, and you like, twist your leg or something a little too much, and it just hurts, like, you feel that popping, and you have to just, like, pause for, like, a split second because you think you just broke your fucking leg? That's how I feel. That's what it looks like to me. By the way, I hate that feeling. That happened the other day where I twisted my... I was walking, and I twisted my leg a little bit, mainly because I was, I don't remember why I twisted my leg. I think it was because I was turning a corner and I was just turning too fast, and I just popped my leg, and I had to stop for like a split second because it was like right between my knee. It was like in the air between my knee and my knee bones, and I'm standing there like, hold on, I need to process and see if I just broke my fucking leg. This is gonna work. Okay. I might as well say, yeah, you can make that jump. Then again, I'm probably also paranoid of the fact that Doomguy could just not grab the ledge and kill himself. You already activated the lever. Where the hell are you going? Oh, I know what I'm looking for. It's the secret map, but there it is. So there's me finally realizing that, one, I think I had the wrong enemy type. And also, I was hitting the wrong leg. Well, that helps. And I got momentum swing, which is good. Which is kill 10 enemies with power-ups. It doesn't matter which ones, as long as you're powered up. Someone hit me from behind. I think it was him. Oh, I'm out of ammo. If you don't have Gauss cannon ammo, just hit him in the head. Just aim for the head. As the game says, the enemy's weak point is its head. It doesn't matter which ones. So I think the only exception, in all honesty, is Pinky. Because honestly, I feel like the Pinky's weak point is the ass. I always just let him ram a wall that's nearby and just go behind him and shoot him in the ass, and it kills him pretty fast. That might be the weak point, and I'm just, smart. Pat! Oh, hey, Rune Trial! Use a heavy assault rifle to weaken and perform death from above. Okay. Oh, I wanted to read. Oh, 3 death from above glory kills on 3 Hell Knights before the timer expires. Ah, hell, this one. I remember this one. I think this does take me a few attempts. The best strategy, I believe, is to use the micro missiles that they're giving you. And also just don't suck like I do. And don't do the wrong glory kill. I don't think I realize that I'm doing it wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a moment where I'm like, I did 3! Yeah, I don't think I realize it. Oh, now I realize it. That or I was probably just trying to build up time. Which is kind of an idiotic move, because now I'm out of ammo. Oh, never mind. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, genius? Okay, never mind. I see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bait him into attacking the unwilling over there, but I can't because he's... And it's for some reason just giving me health. Look around the state. I just killed myself, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That was embarrassing. Let's see if attempt number 2 is any better. And maybe now that I know what to do, I do it relatively fast. Oh, honestly, I could have just edited this out and saved this embarrassment, but I also didn't want to. Honestly, I don't understand why I was worried about time. I get 20 seconds off of the glory kill. There we go. Good job, me. Took you only 2 attempts. Anyway, that's going to end it for this part of Doom 2016. The next time we meet in Doom 2016, I believe we're just going to continue exploring Hell. And I think we actually get out of Hell. So, yeah, we were only in there for 5 minutes. So, see you guys next time, and take care.